Hickey here on the follow. Diving for the loose ball on the floor near midcourt. We're going to have a whistle jump ball. Lady Eagles will regain possession here with the Knights leading 13-7, 24 seconds left in this first quarter of play. Oklahoma Christian Academy calls a 30-second timeout, down 6. Talk things over with 24 seconds left as they'll have time to set up one last play before the quarter's end. Always want to end that quarter with positive momentum.
Got it.
Okay. Diving for the loose ball on the floor near midcourt. We're going to have a whistle jump ball. Lady Eagles will
Hey, they got the wrong score on the bottom.
leading 13-7.
Okay.
I didn't have time to update it.
Gotcha.
Oklahoma Christian Academy calls a sideline out of bounds here for the Lady Eagles. Knights still in that 2-2 press. Beebe guarding near that Knights logo. Almost get that backside tip. Tries to go inside. Brooklyn Bourne there on the steal. Thanks to Carly Little. And we're going to have a foul here, Lady Eagles. Knights will head the other way with 11 seconds left in this first quarter of play. In possession of a 6-point lead. Looks like the Lady Eagles now going to press here. Full court press for the Lady Eagles as BB finds Bourne on the backside. 6 seconds left, 5. Bourne up ahead. We're going to have a travel here on Bourne. It's like a late call, I think.
It was a late call. The coach helped him out, but it was the right call. She just needed to get rid of that just a little bit quicker.
Lady Eagles here going to have 3.8 seconds. Little on the steal. Little better get it up. She does. That might have been a foul. Her arm got held from behind, and Coach Williams.
It was for sure.
Wondering where the call was there on the backside. You never want to stick a hand out there and foul a half-court shooter on those last shots, but that is exactly what OCA did and got away with it there. Knights lead 13-7 after the first quarter of play.
I think we had a little technical difficulty, so we're finally back online, and you can hear us. We were talking a long time without being able to be heard, so we apologize for the technical difficulty, but we are back. It's first quarter is in the books, 13-7, the Knights, and impressive first quarter for the Knights. Had some good, very nice passing, very nice defense. Those are the two things that stood out to me so far. Very active on the floor for the Knights, the Lady Knights. Yeah, last year we had some games, Ross, where we would have had about 35 turnovers by the first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is refreshing to see.
Clara Beebe has done a fantastic job of taking care of the ball here in the first quarter. I've been really impressed with her point guard skills early on. The Knights have really tried to find her anytime they've wanted to set up offense. And with the Lady Eagles in that extended zone, the Knights are doing a great job of sealing off the backside. We see it again there. Couldn't quite connect on that pass, but it's clearly a point of emphasis to look back at that dunker spot, that backside cutter. And Beebe's been finding it all night. And this is a Knights team that, like we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, that nobody heard, is building something. This is Coach Williams' second season and building off of one of the most successful seasons in Crossings Lady Knights history. Going to regionals, winning a playoff game over Cushing in districts, having a record above 500, and then filling the team the next year. The girls take note of that fun environment, the winning, and want to be a part of that.
Right. Yeah, and I said earlier, Coach Williams is super impressive. He's really got these girls playing hard, both sides of the floor, and just a lot of fun to watch. I know the girls are having fun, and they're playing so tough, and it shows. A lot of steals, a lot of great defense, and like we said, there are at least 7 maybe freshmen on this team right now. So the girls are even playing, wanting to play. You mentioned several years ago it was hard to get enough girls to play on the team, period.
Yeah.
And now they got a full bench down there of girls that are working hard and learning a lot.
Yeah, and it's just such a stark difference, seeing, for instance, OCA only having 1 sub tonight, 6 players. Like, Crossings has been there. They've had 6 players before too, and now looking at this full bench, it's just Coach Williams he's building something special.
I said earlier, it's kind of fun for me. I coached all these freshman girls for many years when they were younger, and watching them just kind of develop and blossom. And Coach Williams is doing a great job continuing to just develop them. So a lot of fun for me to watch these girls play.
Number 15, Aubrey Jeffries, that is her 2nd personal foul, 6th team foul.
Lady Eagles headed to the line here.
At the line shooting 2, number 11, Monty Peterson.
Shooting a pair.
Taking back into the lane, that's number 21, Haley Henderson, number 35, Carly Little.
Carly Little back into the game, as well as Anderson here. Free throw good for the Lady Eagles. And BB here, trying to make that skip pass ahead, gets caught with a travel, and she had 3 Lady Eagles on her there, collapsing. Got to have more Lady Knights running to the ball to help BB there, and a jump stop too. Knights trying to sneak up and get a steal there on that late trap. Lady Eagles working the ball around the perimeter as the Knights fall back into a man-to-man. Nice help defense from Mashmeyer in the lane.
Another steal.
Forcing a steal there. And BB gets it turned away right over. Back the other way, here come the Eagles. Looked like a great steal in transition. And
yeah,
the Knights just can't convert.
She was trying to pass ahead of her, and the girl beside her just got a hold of the ball. That's unfortunate.
Big time triple there for the Lady Eagles. It's Megan Rivera. BB trying to work the ball inside to Hickey. Hickey, nice move.
I remember that from last year. She kind of glides through the
slides right around the defense.
Yeah, it looks kind of awkward because it's so kind of a slow motion move, but she's really good at sneaking in there and getting a layup.
Has a lot of touch off the glass for sure. Gonna get Little for a foul here. Lady Eagles on the drive. And it'll be Amani Peterson back to the line to shoot a pair. Knights started off really strong, and Lady Eagles have battled back, making this a 4-point game. Chance to make it 1 possession, and they do. Second free throw is good. 2-point game now. BB trapped on the edge. Gonna get a foul called here. And that was a foul.
Foul number 2, Megan Rivera. That's her 3rd personal foul. Picking back in number 12.
So third personal foul for number 2 there, and she is the only one on the bench. So she obviously is taking a seat and will probably take a seat for quite a while.
BB here, just faster than everyone down the floor. Can't get the layup to fall, but Mashmeyer on the backside gets the foul. And you know, even though Beebe wasn't able to convert there, even just getting inside and getting the ball on the rim allows those offensive rebound opportunities for the Knights. Mashmeyer's, she's fantastic on the offensive glass.
Yeah, Mashmeyer, one of the only seniors on the team. Smart and tough down low.
Gets the first one to fall here. 16-13 Knights lead, 4:42 left in this first half of play.
The referee's giving some lessons down there. I'm not quite sure. Looks like some yoga lessons going on.
Mashmeyer's second free throw is good. Knights lead 17-13. Turnover forced by the Knights. Tough pass there on the sideline by the Lady Eagles, and Beebe back the other way here, using a hesitation to blow by the defense, tries to find Mashmeyer in the corner and does. Boren on the wing, and Beebe and Hickey
she just split the difference.
Didn't know which one it was going to there.
I like the way that the Knights are moving the ball around. They're moving it very quickly, trying to get to the open man. But on that one, they moved a little bit too quick. And it looks like we got the ball back. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe she stepped on the end line or the sideline.
Beebe here, crossing the timeline with 4:09 left in this first half of play. Knights in possession of a 4-point lead. And Mashmeyer, she steps up there. She has a wide open three, and there's that backside anticipation from Beebe, finding Hickey for the foul. And that's the third or fourth time she's found that open player on the baseline. Nice read there from Clara.
Yeah, good pass down low by Clara Beebe. That clearly is a design play for the two guards to get the ball down low. And just moving the ball back and forth until something opens up, and it did. So it was a great pass by Beebe. I think Hickey made one of two.
Free throw, one of two, 18-13 now. Knights lead by 5. Jeffries checks back in. Knights in a little bit of a different press, odd man front. And Hickey gets a hand on it. Eagles try and force it up the court. Saves it in bounds, but right to Mashmeyer. Mashmeyer ahead. Boren saves it. Up to Jeffries. Jeffries in the corner. Tries to drive middle. Left-handed pass to Mashmeyer. Mashmeyer working. Has a cutter in Boren. Boren on the float. No good, but Boren on the offensive rebound. Going to have a jump ball. And we are headed the other way. Pretty chaotic possession there.
Yeah, I felt like they needed to keep that ball inside out. And one more pass to the outside probably would have opened up a better shot for on the inside. But they were forcing a few shots down there at the end there on that possession. We got a timeout. We will be right back in just a second. .332 left until halftime here. Knights lead 18-13.
hot start for the Lady Knights, but OCA battling back here. They cut it to a 2-point Knights lead, but the Knights are finding ways to score against that OCA zone. Clara Beebe constantly finding that backside cutter. And now the Knights in a full man-to-man press. We've seen 3 different press formations now here for the Knights. Odd man front, a 2-2, and now a full court man.
Oh.
We're going to have a backcourt violation. That one sure looked tipped from up here.
It was most definitely tipped, so that was a nice possession.
Knights get away with
us.
one there.
I was going to just mention that Clara Beebe just reminds me a lot of Camden Furnish on defense. You know, she's just so fast. She can just keep up with just all over the point guard for OCA. Everywhere she goes, she's just right there in her back
Hickey
pocket.
with a strong take inside, fouled on the left hand. And Hickey once again heading back to the free throw line. And especially when you have 6 players, you never want to have, 7 fouls with 3 minutes to go in the half. It's a tough spot to be in for the Lady Eagles, shorthanded tonight. Hickey no good on that first free throw. Second free throw for Hickey, up and good. 1 for 2 at the line, 19-13 Knights lead. 3:06 left in this first half of play. Knights once again in that full court man press. Hickey goes to trap. Bourne just a bit late on the steal there, and the Lady Eagles will beat that press, set up the half-court offense.
Aubrey Jeffries is just playing against Peterson, their best player, and she's just all over. But her and Hickey just ran into each other.
Jeffries and Hickey collide there as Hickey anticipated that pass, tried to pick it off and ran right into Jeffries.
And Jeffries doing a great job, just all over the best player there, Peterson for OCA, not letting her touch the ball.
Nice to find the middle there for Hickey. Hickey on the drive, avoids the contact, and finishes. What a finish up and under there.
This has been a good stretch here for the last couple minutes.
Knights
for the Lady
figuring
Knights.
out how to handle that pressure. We saw them struggle a bit there, a few turnovers.
Good job by Beebe. But they're just making life difficult for Peterson right now. They just doubled her and was very effective. Beebe just stole the ball, and they're making life hard for her.
Lady Eagles still in that zone. Nice move by Beebe on the high post. I think she got fouled twice on that drive. Back the other way though, Lady Eagles. And Jeffries really face guarding up here
Face
on the
guarding
perimeter.
all the way down the field, down the court. And they just do a little switch.
And
Nice.
Jeffries on the steal here. She'll start the break in transition the other way, trying to get to the rim.
Oh my goodness!
And another no call. Looks like they are going to get a call at the last second. The referee right next to the play didn't get that call there.
The referee at half court had to call that foul because the one 2 feet away decided not to call it.
There were a few misses there on those last couple possessions.
And that's a violation right there. And the referee handed the ball to Aubrey Jeffries while Peterson was coming into the paint. So that's not actually Peterson's fault. That was the referee's fault.
Jeffries here can make it a 10-point game with 1:34 left. Free throws up and no good. Mashmeyer on the offensive board though, and Hickey chases it down to the corner. Lady Eagles come away with a steal. Great defense here by the Lady Knights. once again making life tough
Oh,
on the
that's
Lady
travel.
Eagles ball handlers. Missing a travel.
Well, the referee that's been struggling is talking to the other coach, so he wasn't even paying attention to the play.
We're going to have a tipped ball here. Lady Eagles keep possession. 1:12 left. Knights with a 9-point lead. OCA takes a timeout, and we will take a break as well. Minute 12 left. Knights lead by 9. We are back here. Knights in possession of a 9-point lead with a minute 12 left, 22-13, as the Lady Eagles work from the sideline out of bounds here. Try to set up offense, and they're going to get a travel called. BB here crossing the timeline, and Hickey tried to get Little on the post up, I think, but
Yeah,
that ball just sailed.
Yeah, that wasn't even close.
Nice defense from Boren to keep her in front there. Jeffries on the help, another steal from Jeffries, and she's going to draw a foul.
Yeah, that's Peterson's just, she's so frustrated mostly at Jeffries because she's face guarding around the court, so she's just letting her have it right now. But
Jeffries
great
playing
job.
incredible defense.
Yeah,
Incredible.
great job. Yeah, that last play, Hickey was trying to get the ball down on the block, but it's very difficult to throw that pass from the top of the key. Matter of fact, I would never let my players do that. I'm always get it to the side to be able to get the ball on the block, and it's just a bad angle. Too easy to defend.
And you probably want Clara throwing that pass too.
Right.
Jeffries here. Money at the free throw line, extending the Knights' lead to 11. Jeffries has added some big-time minutes.
Yeah, she
the
has,
Knights.
especially on defense.
Yeah.
Lady Knights are a 9-0 run right now.
Lady Eagles kicking it ahead, trying to find the open shooter from the wing. No good. Good-looking shot, just doesn't fall. Offensive rebound. That one falls around on the rim, no good. Rebound up ahead for BB, nice move, and she's off in transition. From the backside, Lady Eagles there to poke it away. But man, BB gets down the floor in a blink of an eye.
I'm telling you, she reminds me a lot of a young Camden Furnish. Just one of the fastest girls in the class for sure.
Little here gets it into Hickey. Hickey on the outside of Mashmeyer. Mashmeyer on the drive, gonna get her for a travel there. And this crew is really looking for that call. Got to adjust to that.
But I got to put the ball down on the floor before you take a step.
Yeah.
Jeffries face guarding Peterson again.
Beebe there to step in front, no travel call. With the left, nice finish there inside OCA. It's Megan Rivera. Knight's gonna have 4.3 seconds to push this ball down the floor. Into Beebe, out to Hickey. Hickey gonna launch, no good. Knights lead by 9 after the buzzer sounds. Both teams will take a break. Solid half of basketball there for the Lady Knights. We've seen a lot to like defensively and offensively, really pushing the pace in transition. Clara Beebe having a fantastic half, as is Allison Hickey. Stay with us for second half action. Again, this is Ross Lovelace on the play-by-play call tonight. I will be here all season long. 24-15, Knights lead after 2 quarters against OCA. We will be back after the break. We are back here again. This is Ross Lovelace on the call tonight. Knights lead 24-15 after 2 quarters. Second half action starts with the Lady Eagles attacking, trying to find that backside. Leads to a turnover.
Once again, Knights are just playing so good at defense. They're just they're all over the court. Their arms are in the passing lanes. They're giving Peterson heck all night. Just playing really well defensively.
Nice play there from Clara Beebe to spin into that and not turn it over or travel. Extends the possession. Knights able to push past that press and strike first in the second half. Extending that lead and making sure OCA has no room to come back, especially with such a short bench, is going to be big for the Knights early on, forcing another turnover here. And this is the perfect start. And with such a short bench, you have to wonder when OCA is going to pull off of that press there. Mashmeyer on the spin move, no good. Little there to follow, no good. Little under the basket. There's a fight for the loose ball, and the Knights somehow come away with that. Mashmeyer going the other way.
It's a foul.
On the Euro step, gets fouled, headed to the free throw line.
It's a slow-mo Euro, the new thing.
And the Knights extending that lead.
Number 11, Monty Peterson.
And now Peterson has 3 fouls.
Mashmeyer here, first free throw. No good. And remember, this was the Knights led 15-13 at one point in this game, and since then they've just taken over. Second free throw, no good, so the Knights can't get anything at the line there. Mashmeyer defending out near half court and gets a foul. That's a good call there. Knights really aggressive on the perimeter defensively, and Aubrey Jeffries right back in. She was the Knights' best defender in the first half.
And Peterson just smiles. She's like, dang it.
She knew.
I liked her better on the bench.
She knew exactly what was coming. Jeffries just playing incredible defense on the wing there, completely denying. Little on the follow. Nice pass on the wing to Beebe from Little.
Nice drive.
And Beebe takes the bump there, no call. Nice extra tip from Jeffries, but it looks like she's shaken up on the play.
Well, yeah, it looks like she's limping. Maybe she's got an ankle issue.
I think she's going to try and play through it, it looks like. We're going to get a sub in here, actually. Jeffrey's going to go to the bench and get that looked at.
I can't see the number of the young lady who just came in.
I believe it's Henderson. On the wing here.
Haley Henderson. Yeah.
Pushing in transition. Lady Eagles, Knights fighting to get back. Looks like they're in some sort of zone with a trap in the corner. Boren.
I love the active hands.
Takes the tip. And the Knights, a few times there in transition, have just been a step ahead of the ball, I feel like. They're kind of anticipating where the ball's going to go next, and it's led to a few turnovers in transition. Back the other way, Knights once again in transition. Beebe pushing the pace. She splits 2 defenders, but she turns the ball over once again. Knights cannot hang on to the ball. They've had a few opportunities to get out and run and just haven't been able to convert there.
Yeah, just a little bit out of control. They probably just need to pass a little bit more than dribble on the fast breaks. Keep your eyes up. Find the man in front of you and make the extra pass. Too much dribbling.
Open 3 from the corner, no good. Lady Knights take possession. OCA still in that zone. Beebe with a football pass down the floor. Henderson
pass.
can't catch it. But man, what a pass from Beebe. And you can really see that anywhere on the floor. She's really been able to throw some passes on a rope, from half court,
I'm telling
from
you,
both wings. She's able to fling that ball right under the basket.
not only is she fast, but she's probably the strongest one on this team.
You can tell just by the velocity on her passes. She can really fit the ball into some tight spaces. Nice defense on the wing from Henderson. And Beebe just running back and forth, trying to get a deflection. Out
Good
to the
help.
corner. Knights with solid rotations, taking away that high post.
Yep. And a turnover.
Lady Eagles. And the Knights didn't even get a hand on the ball there. That was just solid defense and just
You're right.
playing the
Great
possession
rotations.
longer. They just played the possession longer.
Yeah, Brooklyn Bourne coming out to rotate.
Beebe looking for help. Back to Beebe on the perimeter. Out to Hickey. He's going to try and drive. Down low to Little. Little on the baby hook. No good. Henderson for three. Got it! Henderson.
Off the bench.
Big time shot from the corner. And that's a nice shot there from Carly Little, and exactly what I was talking about earlier in the game. Sometimes those looks under the basket don't go in, but they lead to second chance opportunities for the Knights. The more shots the Knights can take
Nice
on
stroke.
goal, it's going to be good for that offense. And Peterson drills a triple.
Yeah, she's got a pretty shot.
Yeah, she is clearly a very talented player. There's a reason the Knights are trying to take her out of the game.
Number 11, Eloise Coulter checks back in for the Knights.
And Coulter in for the Knights here.
Knights still up by 11 here. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. And OCA continues to full court press, which is a little surprising.
And I don't see Jeffries on the bench. In the corner here, no good. Off the bench, Coulter can't get that one to foul, but she's there on that offensive rebound.
I like that shot, though. It was a good stroke, just right on line, just a little bit short. But like you said, second half second chance points or
Absolutely.
opportunities, and they got it.
Yeah, in games like this, any shot at the basket is a good shot for the Knights, especially down low when the Knights can capitalize and get those offensive rebounds. With Hickey and Little in the game, the Knights are able to get some extra rebounds down low. Lady Eagles fall on that jump ball, and they'll head the other way. Jeffries back on the bench for the Lady Knights. You have to think if she is good to go, she'll check back in quick here. Eagles working the ball around the perimeter and get a nice open jumper, no good. On the follow, though. And Peterson dribbling out to the corner. Lady Eagles, another open three, no good. Peterson with another offensive rebound. Bourne, nice anticipation on the steal. She'll start the break. Turnaround jumper, no good. Strong move in transition to get the defense.
I sure would like for her to jump off of 2 feet right there.
Yeah.
She could pivot, she could pass, and she could still shoot. She's got to use those 2 feet. And here comes Jeffries back out on the floor.
29-18, Knights lead with 3:06 left in the third quarter. And the Knights still in a full court man press as well. Both teams exerting a lot of energy on the defensive end right now. Nice drive there for the Lady Eagles, just inching around the defender, headed to the line there. It's Molly Francis on the drive, just finding that extra space, that extra step to take on the hip check, battle through the contact. Second free throw up and good.
Finally got some points on the board.
BB, nice anticipation. Make that cross-court pass, Hickey.
There's that
strong
smooth
drive. And no foul call.
No.
I feel like that's the same one we've been seeing on the other end.
And Peterson, she's just tired. Just dribbled right out of bounds, and I think she's got to be exhausted.
She's doing a lot for that Lady Eagle offense right now, especially with the Knights applying so much pressure, full court.
Right, and she can't come off the floor.
Yeah.
Knights doing a great job. Breaking the press. The problem is when they get down to three-point line, they're a little hesitant on what to do at that point. No cutters. Like that young lady should have cut to the basket on that one. She would have had a layup.
Backside, no good. BB on the rebound. Great pass ahead. Can't handle it. Tried to catch it with one hand instead of maybe running down the floor in stride. It's a tough play to make for sure.
Well, they're fortunate that they get the ball back. OCA stole it and knocked it out of bounds. So Mashmeyer back in, the lone senior on this team.
Shot no good, but the Knights will head to the free throw line. And they've done a solid job at getting the ball on the rim here in the second half, getting to the rim,
Yeah.
and putting themselves in a position to get those foul calls.
Yeah, Mashmeyer, Hickey, even BB driving the ball to the rim. That's what you want to do. Mashmeyer knocks them both down.
Second free throw is good there. (31-20). Knights lead by 11 here. Knights still in that full court press. And, you know, we saw them do that 2-2. We saw them have a little 1-3-1 look. But now that full court man really giving the Lady Eagles plenty of trouble. Knights going to get another foul call here. Both teams racking up a few fouls at the end of this third quarter.
Yeah, that's 3 on Henderson. Oh, she should have stole that ball. Travel. Yep.
Travel in the lane. Nice defense there from Little and Hickey to wall up, force that travel.
Nice pass.
Little to the corner here. Nice move by Hickey to avoid the charge. Not going to get that foul call, though. Looks like it's out of bounds. Should be Knights ball. It is Lady Knights ball. 1:20 left in this third quarter play. Knights ahead by 11. Timeout on the floor. We will take a timeout, too. 31-20, 1:20 left in this third quarter. Knights lead. Stay tuned for fourth quarter action coming up. Lady Knights going to have a baseline out of bounds here. Solid opportunity to find some extra points before the final stretch. Jeffrey's going to try a three, no good. Back the other way here. Peterson, no good in transition. Should be a foul on the floor, and we are going to have a foul. Another timeout on the floor here.
Okay, foul on number 20, Molly Francis. We have a blood timeout.
Looks like there's blood on the floor. And while we take a timeout for the blood, we are going to take a timeout in the booth as well. 31-20, minute 10 left in this third quarter. Lady Eagles committed that foul before we took an injury timeout. So the Knights will keep possession here. Minute 10 left, 31-20. BB here walking the ball up. Looks like the Lady Eagles are in a 1-3-1 look. The Knights have been quick to hit that short corner. Hickey on the drive here. Should be a travel. See, and we're going to get a jump ball. What you'd like to see next, that next step of development for that Lady Knights team, is a jump stop there from Hickey and that kick out to the wide open shooter. You know, they figured out how to get in the lane and get shots up.
Got to learn to go 2 feet.
Yeah, and really get scoring opportunities. But, you know, to play with that high IQ level of basketball, to get in the lane and find kickouts like we've seen BB do a few times, to have everyone playing on that level, that would be a big deal for this Knights team, and would result in a lot of open threes. Nice pass inside from BB, and Hickey can't convert on 2 good looks. BB with a perfect setup underneath. Lady Eagles take over the possession arrow now. Peterson passes the ball in.
Great steal by Hickey.
Little there. Beebe pushing the defense.
She's
Tried to
just
fit it inside, but
yeah, just a
Hickey,
little bit late on that. She's looking at the right spot.
I don't think Hickey was quite ready either. Out to Beebe. Beebe will start the transition once again to the corner. Boren on the drive.
Gosh.
And her shot can't go either. Just so close for that Lady Knights offense. Do not want to foul here. Eagles don't get a shot off. But the Lady Knights take a 31-20 lead heading into the fourth quarter here. 8 minutes to play. Big time. Couple possessions out of the fourth quarter to start that will determine the rest of the game for the Knights. They have a chance to either, put the Lady Eagles away for good here, or kind of let them hang around and make it a game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Coach Williams has the strategy of let's just keep running, or do we want to slow things down a little bit?
Yeah, you'll see if they come out of that press or not. They've really been in that man-to-man press all game long. They kind of dropped back a few times there to end the half.
You talking about crossings?
Crossings, yeah.
I think they should stay in that press just because I think it does slow the game down. They can't get the ball past half court very quickly. So I actually like the press.
Yeah.
It's causing some turnovers, causing some frustration on OCA to take quicker shots that they don't want to take. But on offense, I wonder if they walk the ball at the court a little bit, move the ball around, and try not to take too many poor shots. So the Knights ball coming out of the timeout, end of the quarter, beginning the fourth quarter, 8 minutes to go. Knights with an 11-point lead.
BB here working the perimeter. Cross court skip pass to Jeffries. Jeffries on the drive, Little. And that's a jumper that the Knights want Little taking. Just didn't go. Hickey on the drive, no good. Hickey on the follow, no good. Little. Ball tipped around multiple times. Finally finds Jeffrey, and there is a lid on the goal.
Wow.
Knights finally get called for a foul. Man.
That was about 7 shots right there.
Just could not get anything to go underneath. It's a tough possession there for the Knights.
Man.
Lots of chances.
Well, they took 30 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
They stay in this full court press. BB all over number 20 there for OCA. And Aubrey continues to frustrate Peterson.
Gonna get a carry here.
Yep.
Knights, with the lineup that they have on the floor, able to switch most ball screens right now. A luxury to have for sure.
Good pass by BB, recognizing the double team coming.
Hickey fouled on the layup, and she will head to the line.
Let's see if the lid stays on there for the free throws.
That's sometimes the best way to get out of a slump. Is find your way to the free throw line.
That's her 5th personal foul.
So number 2, Megan Rivera, she fouls out. So there are 7 minutes left in this game, and the OCA
Lady Eagles only have 5 players.
They have 5 players. Unless one of those managers gets up and puts a jersey on. And the lid remains.
The lid remains. The Knights cannot buy a bucket right now, but the defense is doing its part and more.
The Knights need to just make sure they don't foul. I like the aggressive defense. Just don't foul. You don't want to give them free points here. Nice pass. And the lid is on. Wow. Great pass there by Jeffries. I think it was Mashmeyer down there that just missed the bunny. And once again, OCS or Crossing's having a hard time scoring here.
Lady Eagles almost traveled there. Nice play by Beebe to break up that transition pass.
The Knights are actually looking a little gassed right now, too.
Yeah, Jeffries clearly looks tired on the floor. Able to come away with a steal, though, and Jeffries back the other way in transition. And she's playing her heart out, but she is tired out there.
Yeah, she's tired. I think Coach Williams got to run a little bit more on practice.
First game.
Coach,
First home
if
game.
you listen to this, we're going to have to get them on the baseline. A few more laps. And Mashmeyer takes a seat.
Three-pointer from the corner, no good there.
It's a good shot
from Boren.
OCA timeout here. That's a 9-point lead still. 5:49 left in this game.
OCA has had plenty of chances
at this rate,
to
really,
cut back into this game.
If the Knights scored maybe one more time, I think it would ice the game. If they could just score one more time. So what do you think, Ross, from this year? What do you see different from last year's team so far this first game of the season for the Lady, or second game of the season for Lady Knights?
Lots of improvement from the young talent, and Clara Beebe's a true ball handler. She does a lot to push the pace for the Knights. They're going to have a big year in transition.
Yeah, I agree. Clara and Aubrey both handling the ball, playing defense. They, typically freshmen don't play as strong defensively as some of the older girls, but they're matching these older girls easily.
Jeffrey stays in, face guarding Peterson still.
Making it very difficult for OCA to even get a shot off. No fouls, dadgummit. That's what we don't want to stop the clock, and we don't want to put them on the free throw line.
Third personal there for Hickey.
So that's a 16 foul, so we have one more foul to give to go in the bonus. Our next foul's a bonus.
Open look, no good there for the Lady Eagles.
And the good news is, I don't know what the rebounding stats are right now, but it appears that Crossings is at least doubled, maybe tripled the rebounding efforts here.
Knights turn the ball over once again. Peterson looking for room to operate on the perimeter, kicks out. Lady Eagles, three-pointer no good. Offensive rebound is followed.
And that'll be two shots.
And Brooklyn Boren gets back, but not before she fouls the shooter near the block. Lady Eagles can make this game just a little bit closer here. First free throw is no good. Not a lot of points here in the last few minutes. Second free throw, no good. Peterson on the follow, contested jumper, no good. 31-22 remains.
Well, that was a gift there. Missed both free throws, got the offensive board, and they missed that shot. So very nice. Oh, that's a beautiful break. Beautiful break. There we go.
Carly Little. Heads up play to allow the flyby there.
All 5 girls, excellent job working the ball down the court.
Hickey, fantastic anticipation, kicks it ahead to Boren. Boren on the right-handed layup, no good. Jeffries there on the backside for the rebound. Jeffries swings it around the perimeter. Beebe, Boren, 3, no good. Hickey there, keeps the ball alive. Jeffries working the perimeter once again. Strong move from Jeffries. She gets fouled, and she's going to the free throw line. Aubrey Jeffries with a strong crossover.
I didn't hear the whistle. I didn't think they called that. I was like,
Jeffries had her defender stumbling, and on the recovery, the defender just ran her over. Jeffries headed back to the line where she's been pretty efficient tonight. She's been one of the night's better free throw shooters, to say the least.
Well, Knight's got some good looks on that possession. They are getting good looks tonight. I guess if I'm looking for a way to improve, obviously would be to knock down some of these open looks.
Second free throw, no good. In and out there for Jeffries. Knights lead by 12 with 3:50 left. Jeffries still pressing Peterson.
Close to a 5-second call.
Knights get a deflection out of bounds. And Beebe on the tip. Nice slide over there from Hickey, and she takes a charge. Great positioning there from Hickey to slide in, take that charge. Carly Little was beat on that corner drive, and Hickey was able to step in and help. Great heads-up play there. Jeffries back the other way.
Boom.
Floater
There we go.
Floater on the run. Heads-up play there by Jeffries. Wasn't a conventional looking shot, but that was a very smart move.
Yeah.
Very smart runner. Heads-up play.
Nice.
Three-pointer back the other way for the Lady Eagles. A little flurry of points after a scoreless stretch.
Man, Beebe doing a great job just
working the point. Inside to Boren. Boren, fadeaway jumper.
Nice.
And that's good.
But, Beebe's not rushing herself. She's drawn back when they're pressing. She knows she's passing to the right person at the right time. Very impressed with her timing and the wisdom that she's using there on when to throw or when to pass the ball or who to pass it to. Very impressive.
Two minutes, 52 seconds left in this ball game. Knights lead by 13. A few more stops should bring this one home for Crossings. Not a good foul there for the Knights. Don't want to be fouling here. You want to force the Lady Eagles to take shots here. They haven't been able to hit many tough shots tonight.
They haven't been able to get good open looks, so fouling them and putting them on the free throw line is the worst thing that we can do right now. Clock stopped, just putting in points.
Second free throw is good. Knights lead by 11. Nice pass from Beebe to find Little over the top. And Little on the break, gonna get a double dribble there. I did not see a double dribble.
The ball went a little high. She had her hand still on top of it, so I don't think it was, but it didn't look normal. But I will say, I don't know why you don't bring that ball out. Just bring it out, wait for your team to come down floor, and get a good shot.
Nice play there from Hickey. Oh, man, and she beat her to the spot. I don't know about that call. Not a great call. Hickey just kind of floated right under her.
Wow. That's a tough call.
That was fantastic anticipation there from Hickey to beat her to the spot. They have an equal right to the ball there. And Hickey got there first.
Once again, we're putting them on the free throw line, and maybe 4 or 5 seconds have gone off that clock. That's 3 points with about 4 or 5 seconds gone off the clock.
Free throw good, and this is a single-digit ball game.
Now, don't be in a hurry.
Beebe here inside to Little.
Back out, back out, back out.
Little working the post.
Oh.
Gonna get her for another travel. Knights making a sub here. I don't know if that was a travel as much as it was just a very slow spin move.
I agree.
It's just those are hard to see sometimes. 2:24 left. Peterson here working the point guard position for the Eagles. 3-point try from the corner, no good. Knight's gonna get the ball here. 38-29. Nice pass ahead from Beebe to Mashmeyer. Mashmeyer tries to kick it ahead to the corner to Little. Out to Beebe. Beebe has the ball near half court.
Timeout. Nope.
Finds Boren. Boren down low to Mashmeyer. Open layup. Mashmeyer no good. Lady Eagles come away with the ball. Hickey there for the steal.
There we go.
And she's fouled. Now Hickey heads to the line. What a turn of events there. And this game is chaos down the stretch.
Hickey on defense, she's just got really good anticipation. Like, she knows where the ball is getting ready to be passed, and she just sneaks in there. And she got called on that foul a few minutes ago that wasn't really a foul, but the same thing. She just sneaks in there. She's got some long arms. She just sneaks in there and grabs the ball. Makes the first free throw. So the Knights up by 10, looking for 11, and it is.
Knights take an 11-point lead, able to shoot free throws with the Lady Eagles here. Maintain that lead. Knights doing a solid job of switching everything on the perimeter, not really allowing many driving holes, and that's going to be a foul on Jeffries.
This is one thing you get with freshman players. So the last 2 fouls have been freshmen, and they'll figure this out. But end of the game, you're trying to wind the clock down. Fouling is not your friend, and so they've got to learn this hard lesson. So I'm sure they'll watch this film back and realize some of those little mistakes that they can clean up.
Second free throw here is good. Right back to a 9-point game. Nice pass ahead to Beebe. Beebe in transition to Boren. Boren, wide open look, can't finish. Had a very clean look at the backboard there and just rushed it. Nice pass ahead from Beebe. Knights defense once again there. tough shot in transition for the Lady Eagles. This is a 7-point game now. Molly Francis wasted no time.
That's a nice jumper.
Rising and firing for that transition jumper. Knight's going to have to get it across out to Hickey. Great play. We're going to have a foul call near half court.
Maggie Francis, that's her second personal. 9th team foul at the line, shooting 1 and 1. Allison.
So we're in the bonus here. That was 9th foul for OCA. And she nails it.
Second free throw is good. Big free throw there. 9-point lead. Less than a minute left. Big time 3-point shot here, no good. Peterson on the rebound with the floater, good. Back to 7, 45 seconds left. Boren here, out to BB. BB trying to get to the sideline. Knights call a timeout.
Good timeout for Coach Williams right there. That's one thing that, again, freshman point guard is going to learn. You don't want to dribble to the corner where half court meets the baseline or the sideline there, and they trapped her. And there's nothing you can do there other than call timeout if you have one. So unless you're tall and you can jump over and see the court well, but that's you got to get the ball back to the middle of the court there. 37 seconds left in this game. The Knights are just holding on with this one. Be a nice victory for them.
(42-35). Knights with a chance to close this one out. And you know, with a young team, it's always good to have opportunities to play in close games and win close games like this. Lots of experience building. Going to get a foul call here.
That'll put them in the double bonus, so 2 free throws here.
Big pair of free throws here coming up for Hickey. First one is good. Second free throw for Hickey, no good, but Boren there on the follow. Jump ball is going to go to OCA here. 8-point game, 22 seconds. Again, Knights in a great spot here. Just need to put this one on cruise control. No fouls on 3-point shots. No turnovers on the inbounds. Just ride this one out. Looks like the Lady Eagles might not even get a shot off here. Peterson going to take a deep three, no good. Little on the rebound, and Knights going to dribble this one out. First win of the season for the Lady Knights. Comes via 43-35 win over OCA. Big time performance from everyone on the team. Great defense there from Aubrey Jeffries. Point guard play fantastic from Clara Beebe. Strong all-around play from the veterans, Mashmeyer and Hickey. It's going to be a fun season for the Lady Knights and Coach Williams. Solid first win of the season for this young team. Exciting 43-35 win. Stay with us. We have varsity boys coming up, OCA versus Crossings. Lots of stars in the building tonight. Big time matchup for the two crosstown rivals here. Tip-off coming shortly, and we will have all of the coverage. Stay tuned. Ross Lovelace on the play-by-play call tonight. Knights versus Eagles coming up. Welcome back, basketball fans, for the second part of our action tonight. Crossings against OCA.
Crescent.
Big time varsity boys matchup here, the 8 p.m. slot. Knights coming off a win over Millwood. OCA currently 3-1 on the season. Only lost to OCS, a very talented, another talented Oklahoma City team with one of the best Oklahoma high school prospects in the state, Luke Gray. OCA played them tough, ended up losing by 17. Knights gonna have a challenge tonight with an experienced OCA squad. Lots of veteran depth on this team.
5 seniors, 6 juniors, 2 sophomore, and 1 freshman. It's kind of the opposite of Crossings.
Yeah.
The Eagles are coached by Jeremy Roman, assisted by Scott Adler and Terry Adler.
Yeah, and the Knights have a young group, but you know, some of those young guys have played heavy minutes over the past few years. Cal Furnish, obviously. Evan Krotz. You know, both of those guys have played a ton of minutes for the Knights, as well as Cam Parker.
So the Knights start sophomore Cal Furnish, sophomore Cam Parker, junior Mac Goodell, junior Evan Krotz, and freshman 6'7" Phoenix Woodson.
Freshman phenom Phoenix Woodson. And it's not too many years you see back-to-back freshman phenoms, or you know, in the same, playing with each other that high school career. You had Cal Furnish, much anticipated debut, and now Phoenix Woodson. It's not every day that you get two players of that caliber, you know, at a small school, Oklahoma, like this. Big time opportunity for the Knights to make some waves this year.
Yeah, the Knights coming off another state tournament run, lost in the Final Four to Kingfisher at the last few seconds of the game, and so they go the last 3 years. They went to the state tournament. It was a COVID year, it got canceled. They won the state tournament, and those are both 3A, and then they moved up to 4A the next year and lost in the Final Four, and really it was the finals, if you ask me. No disrespect to Victor Christian, but Kingfisher Crossings was the finals there. So Crossings, man, they're just they've built a culture here of winning. They've got a head coach that is one of the best in the state, not just X's and O's, but just a great man who loves these kids and really leads them well, so in every way possible. So it's a great program here Crossings has.
And just looking on the floor, there is a lot of talent in this Crossings starting 5. I mean, from top to bottom, there is a lot of talent in that starting 5. A bunch of these guys, you know, are top scorers on their summer teams, are top scorers on any other team, and they're playing a different role here to make the Knights good this season.
Yeah, that'll be what's most interesting to me. Is this the most talented starting 5 that we've seen in the school? There's a 3-pointer to start the game off for OCA. Most talented starting 5 that I think they've put together. And sometimes that's good and sometimes that's not so good. So it just depends on how they choose to play together and how hard they want to play defense. And
nice inside play to post up Cam Parker there. I bet we'll see a lot of that this season.
I hope so. It looks like they need to do that all night tonight. OCA doesn't have a player that weighs over 150 pounds.
Cal Furnish working that ball screen. Nice take inside. Parker on the rebound, dribbles off of his foot. Furnish got moving downhill there, couldn't convert. Eagles try another 3, got it once again. And Banks drills 2 threes to start the game. Knights looking for answers offensively, down 6-0 early. Krotz, he'll try a triple, no good. Back the other way, here come the Eagles. After 2 consecutive threes, gonna try a deep one. Got it, 3 in a row. Someone get a hand up. And the Knights watch Banks drill 2 wide open triples and walk it down the floor and bang home a third. 9-0 OCA starts this one off with an impressive lead, not what the Knights had pictured in the home opener.
I don't remember Karan Banks in the last couple of years. He's a senior, so it's possible that he transferred in. I don't know anything about this team, but I sure don't remember him from the last 3 years playing him. So do you remember him?
No, I don't. And those were some tough shots. That deep triple, that takes some poise to step into that for sure in transition. He's feeling it early. Got a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Knights need to find that same confidence here. Down 9-0 early, backdoor to Goodell. Goodell with a nice pass inside to Phoenix Woodson. And Woodson starts off the season with an easy 2. Solid look there from Goodell on the backside. Goodell trying to get back into that defensive stance. Beats his man to the spot, forces a travel. Nice defense there from Goodell after getting beat in transition. Able to force the travel on the reset, and Cal Furnish will get things started for the Knights on the other end. Goodell denies the ball screen, pulls up, launches a 3, no good. Woodson on the rebound, out to Krotz. Krotz on the handle, out to Woodson. Woodson will try his luck from distance. Money.
Yes.
And Woodson starts out his crossings career with the first 5 points of the game, 9-5. The talented freshman.
What a smooth stroke that was.
Absolutely. At 6'7".
Up high, 6'7", and he shoots a high.
And he plays a hybrid guard post role for this Knights team, but his real potential moving forward is that wing guard spot. He is so fluid for his
very
height.
Skilled.
He is so fluid for his height. Solid one-on-one defense on the perimeter by Krotz.
Krotz with the block.
A block at the last second. Hounding defense for the Knights on the sideline. Furnish and Krotz. And they took care of that three-point shooting real quick.
Great defense by Krotz there.
I think that's why you saw Coach Schenk so frustrated after the first time out, is because that's what he was expecting after he sees Banks hit those first 2 triples.
And
he's expecting Krotz and Furnish to shore that up on the floor and not let him get the third off. And you see they don't make that same mistake twice after Schenk calls it out there.
Yeah, so good recovery. I knew, just stay patient is what I'm sure Coach Schenk is saying. Hey, the guy earned those 9 points. And from now on, let's just do our part and not allow him to have those opportunities.
Yep.
And let's just stick with our game plan. We're fine. So now they're back in the game 5-9. Thanks to the freshman, Phoenix
Woodson almost comes away with a steal there. Man, he is impressive. He is really impressive. And he looks like he wants to win out there. You can tell he's playing hard right now. He knows he's good. And so the question is, if you can get him to buy in and play hard, and look at the passion there from Woodson. First one to get the ball to the referee and head the other way too, and that's what Coach Schenk loves to see right there.
And he's a good defender. He's got quick feet.
Absolutely. To the wing, Goodell. Furnish denies the ball screen. Oh my
nice
goodness,
pass.
Left-handed rocket inside, Woodson, and 1. And Phoenix Woodson has started out this game with the first 7 points. Left-handed rope from Cal Furnish inside.
I love the look from Cal, opposite side of the court. He sees him cut into the basket, left-handed bullet right on the money. Great pass. Phoenix misses the free throw.
Back the other way here, Eagles. On the drive here, Furnish quick to deny. Nice one-handed rebound there from Phoenix. Push in transition, finds Furnish. Furnish with the left, reverse and one! Furnish drove in with the left, finished with the right on the reverse, converts through the contact. Furnish a little gimpy on the recovery, but what a tough finish. And just like that, that 9-0 lead is quickly erased after Shank's timeout. Knights firing on all cylinders. Furnish's free throw is off. And we have a tie ball game here in the first quarter. And that's a nice rotation there by Woodson to switch off. And that's the luxury of having a guy like Woodson be able to guard every single position. You see he can switch with guys like Krotz. Impressive defense. One-on-one from Phoenix Woodson, but
Cam let him slip behind him. He didn't know where he was.
Loses his guy in the motions there. Furnish, rise and fire three-pointer. Quick jumper, no good. Off the hands of Cam Parker.
Well, we've seen that now, kind of a quick shot from Matt Goodell and then a quick shot from
Krotz had
Furnish.
one too off a screen as well.
I don't love those, but I love them when they go in.
Yeah, you got to get your volume shooters in rhythm early. So I understand some of those shots. Knights feel like they're getting good offense.
Wow.
And one. Tough shot from Banks. He is a competitor. Extending that lead to 4. 13-9. This feels like a game where, you know, Woodson could have a really big night against an undersized OCS team. OCA team, rather. Nice pass ahead in transition. Extra pass from Goodell to the corner, and money. Beautiful ball movement there. That's exactly what you want to see. The double pass there. Goodell knew exactly where he was going with that ball before it reached him in the corner there. Furnish with the heads-up play to kick it ahead. Goodell knew where he was going. Right to Krotz in the corner for 3. Up ahead again. Goodell going to have an open layup. Lets the defender fly by. Goodell lays it up. Matt Goodell. He can pass it and he can score it. On the bump there. Furnish definitely got him on the bump.
Yeah. Karan Banks, he's quick.
He is very quick. Strong, too. Trying to get Banks the ball in the corner. Eagles do. Out to the wing. It's Banks in the corner. Knights have a trap. Furnish and Parker on that trap. Force a deflection.
I am surprised that with Cam and Phoenix that we're not going down low with the ball very often yet. We have a significant size advantage here. I would think that we would be running some sets to get the ball down low on the block.
Out to Banks. Working that screen and roll. Going to rise and fire for a 3. No good. Right on line, though. Going to get a foul on Cam Parker. I think that's his first or second?
First.
Molinex, first one off the bench for the Knights. Looks like they're going with a big off the bench to pair with Phoenix Woodson, who stays in. Going to try a deep 3, no good. Strong rebound there from Phoenix Woodson, who will push the break. One-handed pass to the corner. Woodson to Goodell for 3, no good. But man, what a pass from Woodson. Back the other way, here come the Eagles in transition. Floated in the air, but just couldn't finish. And that's a block from Molinex. Knights headed the other way. That's a strong rebound after the block from Molinex. Takes the contact, gets the foul call. And I know Goodell didn't finish that three-pointer, but man, that is a 6'7" big man making that pass down the floor in transition from Phoenix Woodson.
Yeah, that was nice. One thing that I saw last week against Millwood, I'm watching a little bit of it today, is, you know, when OCA is getting the ball, the rebound, and running on the floor, our guys are a little bit slow to react to that. They're going to have to pick up the pace on that defense, get down the floor.
Furnish misses another deep three there off of the screen as Hooper set to check in here. Banks with a nice spin move to get to the hole. Off the glass, smooth. Banks once again absolutely killing the Knights right now. Woodson here on the drive. Strong take to the rim.
Wow.
My goodness. What
That
a
was
finish
nice
there by Phoenix Woodson.
Yeah, that was a great finish.
That was a
left-handed.
strong finish at the rim, elevated. Oh, man, and that is not a great call there. Woodson knows it. Man, and he elevated. He really did. It just felt like he was soaring to the rim. He didn't need to take that extra dribble. You were just wondering if he was going to take it, and he didn't. Buckingham checks in for the Knights, as does Hooper. My goodness. How in the world did Banks even get that on the rim? He's fighting through contact out there, and he is a strong, strong player.
It's 2 on Cal, Furnish. So we're back. The referees had to discuss what was going on there. I think they both called something different, but they got together and called it on Cal.
Banks here going to try another three. Money! And this kid is special. Banks and Woodson in a battle of the stars here in the first quarter, 19-16. This is primetime high school basketball right here. Furnish working on the wing, tries to draw the foul, and he does. Probably was contact there, but does get lucky on that call. You don't see that often.
No, that was a close call. They called it on the floor.
And Olsen checking in. Buckingham really only saw a few minutes there.
A few seconds.
And with Banks playing so well, you know, you want a veteran in there, try and bring some defense on the floor, see if you can draw a few offensive charges, offensive fouls maybe. Furnish, strong move to the hole, no good. Gonna get the foul call. Strong behind the back dribble from Furnish freed him up there to get into the rim. Just got a body foul there. High scoring quarter here. Furnish's free throw up and good.
Number 2, Carter Owens back in for the Eagles. In for the first time, number 25, Jonah Kelly, and number 10, Coleman Ridley.
And Jonah Kelly and Coleman Ridley off the bench here for the Knights. And Kelly, solid backup big for the Knights last season, solid three-point shooter. Ridley still getting back into the swing of things after a strong football season for the Knights. He was a big-time contributor.
Oh, he was a monster. Yeah.
Ridley was a fantastic player. He's just a solid athlete. Luke Olson, oh man, and that's ticky-tack foul on the corner.
Wow.
I don't know about that one. We've seen a lot more contact than that tonight. Seemed like pretty good defense there from Olson.
I saw
on the
more
perimeter.
contact at the concession stand line.
Out past half court is Banks. Kratz, who's a pretty solid one-on-one defender. And Shank asking Olson to step up and give that help defense, which he does. Olson stepping out. Just over 30 seconds left. This game is all knotted at 18. Knights defense extended out on the perimeter. Eagles playing keep away here with 15 seconds left. Olson guarding near the logo. Banks gets the ball. 8 seconds left. Banks going to make his move here. Crossing over on Kratz. Banks, rise and fire three. No good. Olson on the contest. Kratz, other way. That slingshot shot was close. Wasn't going to count. All tied up 18-18 after the first quarter of play. If you are just joining us, that was a battle between Banks and Phoenix Woodson. The two stars on the floor are shining. Banks, a senior. Phoenix Woodson, a freshman. What a first quarter of play. 18-18. This is Ross Lovelace on the play-by-play call. Stay with us for second quarter action coming up shortly.
OCA in possession as we start second quarter of play.
Cal Furnish back in here for the Knights. As Phoenix Woodson and Cam Parker will stay on the bench. Nice pass inside. Kelly there. Strong position.
Matthew Hooper pulls it away.
On the steal. Furnish on the drive. Nice right-handed.
Nice drive.
Finish at the hoop. Gets the roll. Had Hooper in the corner. And the Eagles were a little bit too afraid to allow that open corner shot to give all that help. And Furnish took advantage, gliding to the rim. Eagles take a shot, no good. And you know, Goddard hasn't gotten one to fall yet, but with the confidence he's shooting with, I would imagine he's a pretty dang good shooter. He's shooting with range. He's shooting, it's a quick shot. And the amount of difficulty on some of those shots. Furnish with the and one. Strong finish at the goal.
Good, tough drive. I like it. You know, his shot hasn't been falling lately. This is what you do when you can't get your shot to fall. You go and make something happen at the rim, and then you keep trying. It's a great move by Furnish.
Strong finish. And, you know, you see Furnish was a little bit frustrated after those multiple missed three-pointers off of the screen. And you see that frustration kind of start to settle in and him take matters into his own hands and get to the rim and finish the old-fashioned way. Because he knows that shot's there almost every single time. Furnish can get to the rim and finish with the best of them. Kratz extending his defense out to near half court. Banks on the drive. Kelly on the strip. And
Nice
Hooper comes
defense.
away with another steal, weaving his way in and out of the defense to Kratz, who will rise and fire for a three. Got it!
Yeah!
Kratz on the three from the wing. Matthew Hooper on the steal. Kratz in transition. Beautiful fast break for the Knights on the pick and roll. Strong defense inside. Knights going to get a foul call. Hooper twisted his ankle, looks like. And Buckingham will get another shot, as well as Matt Goodell back into the game. And Goodell missed that three-pointer, but strong take to the rim and a beautiful cross-court pass for Goodell. Strong start for him for sure. And this is an interesting lineup the Knights have in. Really 4 combo guards on the floor right now with Molinex. And that honestly could be a strong suit of this Knights team, being able to play so many fast, good decision makers on the floor at the same time. If you can play small and you can play a bunch of guards that can shoot it and make good decisions, that raises the potential of your team quite a bit. I'd like to see the Knights maybe try a press here too, if they have all that speed in the game.
They should.
Nice kick out. Buckingham going to try a three, no good. Molinex on the rebound. Not sure about that foul. It wasn't even the guy that Molinex was boxing out there. Interesting. Well, one thing I noticed from that possession in particular is there wasn't great spacing on the floor. I know the Knights got a wide open shot, but there were 2 or 3 guys in that corner that could have taken the shot. It was like Buckingham had his own team guarding him out there.
You're right.
Yeah, looking back on it, there's one guy right next to him in the corner and another guy on the wing. So 3 guys on that side of the floor when Buckingham took that shot, as Furnish misfires on that pass
to brain lapse right there.
To Goodell out of bounds.
Not on the same page.
Back the other way here. OCA, Banks. Spin move. Should have been a travel there.
Yeah.
No call on that. Knights one-on-one perimeter defense is impressive right now, and he'll shoot it. Strong defense by Matt Goodell to knock that away at the last second. Buckingham in transition. Can't quite get a hold of the ball. On the dribble, handoff to Kratz, and Kratz rise and fires a three that's no good. Molinex going to get another foul there on the baseline. And that's Molinex's second foul. Kratz, that three was on line, just a little bit flat there.
Number 30, Phoenix Woodson. Number 14, Cam Parker, back for the Knights. Number 32, Kemar Crawford will check in momentarily. Number 10, Chase Butterson shoots the bonus.
Eagles to the line to shoot bonus free throws here. No good. Knights get lucky there. Goodell with a nice jab step, turnaround jumper for Goodell. No good. And that's a tough contested jumper, but it looked like Goodell kind of had his move set there from the get-go.
I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like fadeaways in high school. If your name's Michael Jordan, I like fadeaways. We can get a better shot than that. That's just time to be a little more patient. If it's not there, it's not there. Dribble it out. I just don't like wasted possessions.
Parker on the follow here. Going to shoot 2 free throws after cleaning up Goodell's miss. No good, but Phoenix on the follow. Phoenix Woodson. The putback in the air.
Good defense by
Matt. Great defense by Matt Goodell. Oh my goodness, and they're going to get a foul call. Matt Goodell has had incredible defense.
You got to be kidding me.
All game long. And that might have been his best defensive possession of the night, and they're going to get a foul call.
He actually blocked the ball, and then his follow-through, he might have hit the guy, but it was already a block.
After he hit the ball's part of the hand there, and that is just a terrible call. A bailout, and the ball don't lie there on the free throw. No good. Goodell saying the same thing over on the sideline.
Good defense by
Great
Mac.
defense. Missed them both.
Yeah, ball don't lie, I guess.
Ball don't lie. Furnish back the other way here. 5 minutes left until halftime. Going to get a double screen up top from Crossings' Biggs. Out to the wing. Matt Goodell. Oh, and tried to find Buckingham. Thought he was going to sit. And Goodell going to get another foul.
Mac's struggling right now.
That foul in the back court there.
Take a deep breath, young man. You'll be just fine.
OCA takes a timeout here, and we will as well. 28-20, Knights lead. 4:51 until halftime. Again, this is Ross Lovelace on the call. Crossings, OCA. Eagles will shoot 2 free throws here out of the timeout. Knights lead by 8. First free throw is good. I gotta say, I'm impressed with the fight that the OCA Eagles have had early in this game. And a lot of it has been thanks to Banks and his unconscious shooting.
Yeah, I've never seen
Nice
Banks.
spin move
Nice. Oh,
from Goodell. Kick out, three-pointer,
Nice.
good. Goodell finds Kratz in the corner, and that's his second assist on a Kratz three. Goodell has found him twice now. Nice wallop by Parker, but tough finish over the top.
Yeah, I like that from Goodell. He actually had a great spin move, and he could have taken that shot by himself, but I think his confidence was a little shot. So he
Phoenix
made that
Woodson
good
on
pass.
the drive, just couldn't handle it. Ball comes off his knee there. I think he was thinking highlight dunk. Pull up three-pointer, money. That's a great looking shot there. And that's Carson Thomas. Furnish trying to work inside. Gonna have a foul on the floor. I think that was Goddard on that last three. The scorers table said Carson Thomas, but on the official roster,
They got 2 numbers for Carson Thomas, 2 numbers for Goddard, so it must be right. It
must be Thomas. Nice play by Cam Parker to step in front there. Goodell to Furnish in transition. Furnish at the rim, got it.
2-point basket for number 1, foul, Furnish.
Goodell hustling back, trying to step in front of Thomas, and does. Draws the charge. Goodell.
Nice call and great position by Goodell.
And you know,
That was a great call.
he had that missed jumper followed up with a turnover, but you can't find many faults with Goodell's defense this half. He's been all over the floor. He's tried to make up for that offense with the defense. And you know, in years past, when you see Goodell miss a few shots there, he might get down on himself. But tonight, he is locked in on the defensive end.
Nice, Phoenix.
Goodell is locked in on the defensive end and making a real impact, passing and defending. And those are 2 areas where you can just really see his growth as an individual player.
Yeah, I agree.
And Woodson just on that offensive rebound, just too strong there. And he has such great touch around the rim, which is just translating so well with his guard-like skills, because he gets that burst to the rim, and he's able to finish with such finesse. Banks here trying to set up that ISO on Krotz, out to Thomas. Thomas on the wing working on Goodell. Eagles going to try a three, no good, air ball. Cam Parker on the backside rebound, and he's going to head to the line to shoot two. Knights in the double bonus. Shoot a pair. Free throw no good there for Cam Parker.
Number 2, Carter Owens, back in the lineup for the Eagles.
Second free throw is good for Parker. 2:54 left. Working the top of the key, out to Thomas, to Banks. Banks will ISO Goodell here near the logo. 2:30 left in this first half of play. Eagles seem content to just work this ball around here. Look for a good shot.
Very interesting tactic here. I don't know what's going on, but that was terrible possession. Phoenix did bail him out there, but
Ends in a foul. But the Eagles were down by 9 and tried to hold the ball. Interesting. Substitutes come in here. 2:10 left until the break. (36-29). Furnish passes out of the double team. And Parker tries to get inside, just takes an extra step there.
that was a good effort on a two-step jump. He just, on his second step, or on the step that he jumped on, I think he just double jumped.
Yeah.
But he's doing the right moves.
Banks here crossing half court.
Banks not near as aggressive as he was when he came out. He's just...
I think Krotz is really taking him out of his game too. Knight's making some adjustments to help on the drives.
Yeah, I mean, right now, though, Krotz didn't even guard him. It's more of a... he did get aggressive there.
I'm sure that Coach Schenk is more than okay with the Eagles wasting the rest of this clock and going into halftime with a 7-point lead.
Banks at the line, shooting 2. Jonah Kelly for Matthew Hooper for the Knights. Number 40, Brady Owens, and number 25, Eli Redmond for the Eagles.
Second free throw for Banks, up and good. competitive first half, 36-31, high-scoring affair so far. Handoff, Furnish, Phoenix. Three-pointer is money.
Such a sweet shot.
Phoenix Woodson now 2 for 2 from distance in this first half of play. And Banks gets fouled.
I think timeout.
We're going to call timeout first. 57.8 seconds left. Knights lead 39-31. We will take a break. Be back right after the timeout. .57 seconds left here. Eagles coming out of the sideline, out of bounds, get the ball to Banks near half court. We'll see if they continue that trend of letting this clock run down. Woodson stepping out to defend near half court. Knights don't want to get him another foul, or Furnish for that matter. Two fouls already for Furnish. Out to Banks on the wing.
I don't understand the strategy.
I don't really understand it
for
either.
OCA. They could have had 3 more possessions by now. I guess maybe he's thinking the crossings would
score on those other ones.
Or they would stall.
And Woodson going to get a chance on the run out. At the rim.
Wow.
Woodson.
Steal.
This kid is unbelievable. And they're going to get a technical.
Is that on Woodson?
Oh, man. They're going to get a technical after the basket.
This is third personal foul.
Well, it's
tough.
That's tough.
I hate that. It was nothing malicious. It was having fun after a basket. But, you know, now that they call it, now you see they're going to call it, now you can't do it again.
Unfortunately,
watch it back right here.
That's weak.
That's pretty weak. Phoenix said
that's weak.
Not a lot of words were exchanged there. That's just a young man celebrating after a transition bucket.
That's weak. But you know, Coach Schenk, anytime somebody gets a technical foul, he's pulling them out of the game for a while. So that's unfortunate for him, because that was kind of a weak call. But you know, it's a learning lesson for the freshman to control his emotions during the game and those kind of situations, at least.
And the shot at the buzzer is no good. Knights lead 41-32 heading into halftime. 41-point first half, and Phoenix Woodson walking off the floor telling his teammates sorry. That's impressive. That's maturity from him. You know, even though he doesn't think he did anything wrong there, to go and own up to that. Something you want to see there. Knights lead 41-32. 10 minutes of halftime, and we will be back. Impressive half from the varsity boys offensively. Again, Ross Lovelace on the call. We'll be back. And we are back here with second half action. Knights going to start with the ball here. 41-32. Krotz going to throw the ball inbounds. Knights running a corner play here. Looks like trying to get some hammer action. What a catch inside by Woodson, and there's his first miss of the night. That hammer action to the corner, tried to get Cal Furnish open for a three, but Woodson on the slip was able to corral that with one hand, just couldn't finish. Nice post up inside, but Cam Parker there.
Good positioning by Cam Parker.
Yeah, in transition, Goodell finds
we
Parker
go.
down low. Parker on the
Yes.
drop step.
That's
and up.
what I was looking for earlier. They've got no answer for that young man.
And Matt Goodell saw that immediately. Cal Furnish first forces a lane violation, and the Knights have the ball right back. Matt Goodell in transition saw before it happened that Parker was going to have a guard on him and fed him right away.
I love the way they started off.
Clear out for Furnish, almost able to back
Whoa.
that one in, and that is not over the back.
That's not, who's that on?
Going to call that on OCA. I
It's a
just
bad
don't think.
call on them too.
Yeah, that was just a clean play from Phoenix to wrestle that ball away. Trying to get Furnish open. Nice pass inside. Krotz to Parker.
They've got no answer for Cam Parker. If they would dump it down, they've got no answer for him. He's got 100 pounds on every player out there.
Cam Parker, Phoenix Woodson. What a front court there for the Knights. Going to get a foul on Krotz.
That is his fourth foul.
Fourth foul, and Shank immediately turns to Hooper there.
But I'll say, I mean, Krotz has played a really good defensive game on Banks after his opening barrage of 3 threes. He's played a really good defensive game so far. So I know he's not done yet, but he'll have to sit for a little while.
Woodson on that backside rebound, kicks ahead to Furnish in transition. Furnish going to try and start a little mini break for the Knights. Going to get a chance for a double screen on the top. Nice spin move inside. Swings it out to Goodell. Goodell inside to Parker. Great pass from Goodell to Parker, and Parker, not a lot of touch on that one. Got a little bit too far outside of the paint. Banks going to try a deep three, no good. And that's a shot that he was all over in the first half.
Those are the kind of shots you go, was that was that lucky to begin the game? But no, that kid Banks, he's the real deal.
He is.
It looks like the ball landed in there, and they're trying to figure out which one it is because there's more balls inside the goal.
Furnish here. Banks defending at half court. I would not pick up Cal Furnish at half court if I were many teams. That is exactly what happens. Should have been a foul call there on Furnish's drive.
Should have been.
Headed the other way to the corner. Banks on the drive. Nice move by Banks to drag that foot and tiptoe, careful of the travel. Smooth play there. Talented player.
Yeah, he's
Banks
a good player.
is really impressive. Phoenix on the spin move. Into the paint. Phoenix at the rim. Got it to go. Oh, my goodness. The talented freshman gets it to hang on the rim. Out on the wing, Phoenix Woodson. Great help, man, and that's a
quick.
bailout. That was, didn't need that extra help on
I
the
actually
end.
think they fouled him two steps
Before,
earlier.
yeah.
And they didn't call it. But he's
that
got
late
a
in the
knack
play.
for drawing the foul while he's putting the ball up. He's got a real good knack for that. And that's 3 fouls on Cal Furnish.
Banks back to the line here. Can't get that one to go.
Lazy pass there. Be careful, young man.
Out to the corner. Gets that ball screen. Woodson going to try a contested three. Oh,
Wow.
my goodness. This kid is
Such a stroke.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. He is 6'6" and a flamethrower from the outside. He's probably closer to 6'7", 6'8" at this point.
Wow.
Catch, fire, three, bank. The bank is open. Carson Thomas.
He's got a lot of confidence.
Rise, fire, three. Nice
Good
pass
pass.
on a rope from Furnish.
Nice shot.
Hooper.
The senior Hooper.
Hooper from three in the corner. Right in the shooting pocket.
What a pass.
On the catch. Right in rhythm. Carson Thomas back the other way. No good. Phoenix Woodson on the rebound. Woodson will push here. He can take it up himself. Woodson out to Parker. Parker on the perimeter.
shoot that.
He'll shoot it too. Goodell,
Nice
pass to Parker
move.
inside. Parker going up.
Very nice.
Inside.
Goodell.
And Goodell. Goodell has been one of the team's best passers tonight. He really has made that extra pass, looking for the open guy on the floor.
He has flashes where.
Nice defense in there from Cam Parker,
that's
too.
Nice.
Back the other way. Furnish letting the offense catch up. Gets inside, Furnish. And, man, that was a tough play. Banks just kind of let up there at the end, and Furnish was expecting the contact. Nothing came. Carson Thomas, strong finish, back up. Lead back down to 15.
It's a nice move for Thomas there.
And Thomas.
Tough. He's a tough player.
Thomas is a really good player, too. Thomas and Banks really fueling this OCA offensive attack. Nice play inside. Cam Parker going to get the foul call. I would love to see some more high ball screens with Phoenix. Phoenix Woodson on the roll there. Haven't really got him in a ton of that action yet.
High-low with Cam Parker and Phoenix Woodson.
And you see how good of a shooter Phoenix Woodson is. You definitely want him on the perimeter at points. But I'd love to see him in some ball screen action too. Knights going with some mass subs on the bench. Everyone getting a break here. Only up by 15. Subs need to be careful here and continue to build that lead and take this super seriously in the game. Only the third quarter right here. Molinek starts it off with an offensive rebound. Great play inside on the follow.
Owen Anderson.
No good. But going to the line is Owen Anderson. Getting some minutes inside. Owen Anderson gets the foul call, and he's a kid who works really, really hard in practice. Always in the right spot. You see it there. Anderson has a chance to get on the board here. Misses the first one. 55-40.
That's 3 straight missed free throws for the Knights. And we hit the fourth.
Second one is good. 56-40. 3:30 left in this third quarter of play. Banks. Nice defense inside by Luke Brown. My goodness. Stayed with him step for step. Molinek's on the rebound. Has Brown. Finds him. Brown pushes in transition the other way. Dribble handoff with Ridley on the perimeter. Ridley out to the wing to Luke Brown. Brown wants to drive middle. He does. Brown on the float. No good. Good shot by Brown. Offensive rebound is there. Kelly for three. No good. That one was online from the get. But that's a great offensive possession for the Knights. For the Knights bench there. The
Very
deep
nice
bench.
shots.
And you see guys like Luke Brown in there, guys like Owen Anderson, guys who maybe haven't played a ton over the years, but the luxury of having such a good basketball team that Coach Schenk has built is that a lot of these guys have played heavy minutes in blowouts. They've played second half minutes. They're no stranger to this environment, and they're able to come in and kind of be comfortable here. Nice wall up from Jonah Kelly. Forces a pass outside. Coleman Ridley on the rebound. Ridley in transition. Ridley might have gotten away with a double dribble there. On the outside kick, Kelly on the drive. Brown out to Molinex. Knights running a lot of that ball screen. Luke Brown going to try a three. Oh, man, and that
wow.
one was halfway down. Knights getting a lot of solid action on the offensive end despite not being able to convert. You got to think the coaches are happy with what they're seeing out of this second unit. And this is a full second unit in. No starters in right now. Nice defense once again from Luke Brown. And he's playing some great one-on-one defense out there.
He's a good defender. He's earned minutes by his defense. He's long. He's grown a bunch the last year.
Miles was the same way. Miles was
his
a
older
great
brother,
defender.
yes.
Just great anticipation skills. Both of them are fantastic when it comes to steals, blocks, that kind of thing.
And they've got the longest arms,
yeah.
which really helps on defense.
Absolutely. You see it there. That was a great back-to-back sequence there from Luke Brown to step in. And, really no one's been able to stay in front of Banks all night without fouling. And Luke Brown comes in fresh off the bench and does it 2 possessions in a row.
Right.
That's a luxury off the bench, especially when it's your 9th or 10th guy that you've played tonight,
Yeah.
We didn't see him in the first half. Knights crowd getting fired up here. 2:07 left. Knights in possession of a 16-point lead, 56-40. It's been a very competitive ball game, though. High-scoring affair. Fun night of hoops for sure.
And my favorite score is Utah 23 and USC 17 right now.
Yeah, the Utes just took a lead on the Trojans.
I'm just kidding, Coach Shank. This is the Knights are my favorite score. That's my second favorite score.
From the baseline, out of bounds here. Kick to the corner.
That kid likes to shoot right there. He's got a stroke, 35.
Thomas kicks it to the corner. Air ball. Kelly was busy getting in position. Didn't see. Oh, man. We're going to get a foul call there. I thought that was great defense on Owen Anderson.
Again, the interesting thing is the referees that are furthest away are making the calls.
They're the ones calling it.
I guess they got an angle that we can't see from up here, but
yeah, I really feel like Owen Anderson was pretty vertical there. Free throw's no good. Anderson on the push. Hits Brown. Brown trying to find somebody in the middle. Nobody came. OCA, quick turnover. Knights need those outlet passes in the middle. They need Kelly to get out of the corner and find somewhere to be right now.
Yeah, and Luke's got to pass the ball sooner. He can't wait till he's got 2 guys on him.
Nice follow there from Cooper Molinex. Heads up play to put that one in for the deuce.
It's a good call.
Number 2, Owen Anderson, his second personal, 4th team foul. Number 32.
Well, the starters are getting a good rest right now, especially with Cal Furnish has 3 fouls and Evan Kratz has 4, so they're getting some good usage out of these bench players right now.
Yeah, and even though, the bench has struggled to generate points offensively, that lead's still right around 13-15 where the starters had it at. So nothing too costly here. And Brown needs help there. Needs a middle outlet, needs someone to come up and so he can step through. But instead turns it over. Carson Thomas going to fire away. 3, got it! And suddenly, it's a 10-point game. Luke Brown here.
Luke Brown's just got to pass the ball before. Make that decision ahead of time. There you go.
Kick to the corner. Kelly going to try his 3rd 3 of the quarter. No good. And the Knights are getting open looks.
They are getting open looks all over.
And there's a foul on Luke Brown. Might give Coach a chance to get some starters back in, and here they come.
Luke Brown, his first personal. Wholesale subs for the Knights. Woodson's, Furnish, Cooper, Goodell.
Well, that's a strategy that Sean Shank has used for many, many years, as long as I've been around. He'll play 13, 14 guys off the bench,
especially
during the game.
up until playoff time.
Right.
You got to figure out who you can trust early on in the season.
Well, and like
you know?
said, you're getting them playing time, preparing them for the future too.
Absolutely. Yeah, you see this year that playing time the last few years really coming into account for guys like Luke Brown and Jonah Kelly, who have seen the floor in limited minutes and now playing a bigger role. Great defense from Furnish. Splits the defenders, rises and fires. Carter Owens. It's a nice looking shot. Furnish going to fire away from deep. No good. And a furious third quarter rally brings the Eagles back within single digits. The Knights had stretched the lead all the way to 17 with the bench unit in the game.
Playing pretty much the whole third quarter.
Yeah, and a flurry of points there at the end of the quarter puts the Eagles within striking distance. We will take a break and return with fourth quarter action. Again, you don't want to miss it. This is an incredible game. Phoenix Woodson having a fantastic night in his first varsity minutes. 58-50, 8 minutes left of basketball left. Stay locked in. .58-50, we are back here. Starters back on the floor. Matthew Hooper in for Evan Krotz, who has 4 fouls. Only starter not on the floor right now. On the drive is Banks. And on the follow, OCA cuts the lead to 6. A huge run for the Eagles here. And this is such an odd defense that we're seeing from the Eagles. It's an extended 3-2, but they're sending guys on fire.
Nice pass by Hooper.
And Phoenix Woodson finishes underneath. It's a weird 3-2 extended, but they're sending guys on fire to trap. That's what's messing up the Knights, is the first two guys trapping, and they have an interceptor back at all times. Owen gets another basket to fall. Once again, sending the trap at Furnish. Very inconsistent trap. Furnish fires away, no good. That one just off the front rim. Just a little bit short. Parker to Furnish. Furnish to Hooper in transition.
Oh, Hooper, you got to score that, buddy.
And Hooper tried to finish.
I think he fumbled the ball a little bit.
It looked like he knew that Banks was about to be there to swat his stuff and turned around to pass the ball. And Banks was there to swat his stuff. Nice play inside to Parker, and
gosh.
Parker can't finish. Going to get a foul.
Number 10, Chase Watterson, the second person on the line, shooting 2, Cam Parker.
It's a good time for Parker to knock down a couple and stop the bleeding here.
Parker's free throw is good. Second shot for Parker, just a little bit too strong there. Back the other way. The Eagles trail by 7. They fought all the way back.
Wow, that was an interesting call. I feel like our defense right now has kind of taken a break. They look a little bit slower, not as intentional.
Thomas, that would have been a dangerous shot if he would have hit that, bring it within 4. It'll stay at 7. Goodell, big 3. Knights need it. No good. Off the front of the rim. Back the other way. Banks pushing. Rope to the corner. Carson Thomas, open 3. No good.
See, that's another play what I was saying is our defense is not getting back. We had plenty of time to get back, and everybody's jogging, but 1 or 2 guys. Three of them are jogging, 2 of them are down the court. You got to learn to get back. Good move by Furnish.
Out to Goodell to the corner. Hooper for 3. Going to take an open one. No good. It's been a while since Phoenix Woodson touched the ball here. Banks on the drive. Off the glass. No good. Furnish back the other way. Throws it ahead. Phoenix Woodson in transition. And he dunks. The first dunk of his high school career. Phoenix Woodson. This kid has had himself a night.
So, I don't know. They're getting Parker. I was just going, we need to go back down to Parker. They've kind of abandoned that strategy, but he's taking a seat. Evan Kratz comes back in. Mullinex comes back in.
Nice defense there by Mullinex to come in and get the block. Goodell in transition, where he's been so good all night. Into Phoenix,
pass.
And 1. Great play by Goodell to find Phoenix inside. Phoenix finishes through the contact, back the other way. And nice spin move inside. It's Carter Owens, who's had a great second half. Goodell in transition, and he gets one to fall. Crossings right back the other way. Matt Goodell can score it, can pass it, whatever you need. Matt Goodell doing it all tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 67-56. Phoenix Woodson, all the stars out tonight. Crossings leads by 11 with 4:50 left in this ballgame. This is Ross Lovelace on the mic. You don't want to miss the ending. And we are back here, 4:50 left in this ballgame. Knights lead by 11. Thomas will dribble handoff with Banks. Banks working the perimeter. Nice inside take. Once again, strong finish. Carter Owens again. He's really come on strong in the second half here.
Oh, and he's just taking the ball to the hole. He's got a layup every single time, so he's not taking any jump shots. It's
5
all just
layups in the second half. 5 layups.
I think they're all in this corner.
Yeah. Furnish on the hop. Goodell from the corner. Goodell!
Nice.
Max Goodell! What a performance from Matt Goodell. And it might not show up in the stat sheet, but he's doing everything right.
Well, and what a great drive and dish for Furnish.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's playing his role as floor general tonight.
Yeah.
He's not forcing a lot of shots. He's actually looking to pass and score.
Oh, and what a finish from Furnish. Smooth with the right hand. Driving to his left. That is such a tough finish, and Furnish makes it look so easy.
First points of the second half right there for Furnish. But he's been dishing, and that's so important for him to realize as a young player still. Some games it's going to be more of a passing game, and then he's going to get his points, like the drive, the layup he just had there.
Banks here at the line. Gets it to fall. Big shot to stick around in this game. 3:41 left. OCA going to need a flurry of points quick. Furnish on the rebound here. Working one-on-one with Banks, crossing the timeline. Going to have a screen coming. Furnish, dribble pull up, no good. And that's his shot. He likes that shot.
Yeah, and he's good at it. I mean, he practices it all the time.
Oh, and what a tip there. Caden Leslie heads up play. Furnish tries to make the extra pass to Woodson. Going to get fouled.
That's a good call.
But Caden Leslie started that play. Got in there, got a hand on it. That tip out was so important there for Caden Leslie.
Yeah, that was a nice heads-up play. Same with Furnish's play. Nice heads-up play.
Yeah, absolutely. Into Woodson. Woodson looking for the handoff. Hands off to Goodell.
Goodell just blew that. He just fumbled the ball.
And Woodson on the steal.
Nope. Don't foul.
No foul needed. Back the other way. Banks going to try a three. He traveled before.
He didn't take.
Going to get him on the hop step.
He didn't dribble.
Jonah Kelly checking back in for Molinex. Kelly played a solid game, missed a few open threes, but
I'd like to see him get one right now.
Yeah, me too. They've all looked on the money. OCA, jump and fire man. Caden Leslie looking for the open player. Phoenix Woodson on the drive. Furnish demanding the ball back. Nice weave in and out for Furnish. Leslie for three in the corner, no good. But man, that was a dot from Cal Furnish. He is finding his teammates all over the floor. Nice pass inside, and Banks finishes the and one. Can make this a 10-point game right here. It's not over till it's over.
First person.
Dribble handoff to Cal Furnish. Furnish kicks it out to Leslie. Leslie on the drive to Goodell. Goodell.
They'd be wise to just keep getting the ball.
And Goodell, another
to
three.
Goodell. That's what I was going to say.
To Goodell. I'll
Let
finish
him
that
push.
sentence. Yeah. What a game by the young man. And Banks can't go right back at him. Furnish back the other way. Goodell wanted that ball in the corner. Man, and like I said, we know Goodell can score. He's always been able to score. What I'm so impressed about tonight is that he played great defense and he found the open man. He let the game come to him. He did. We saw one forced shot in the first half, a turnaround jumper.
Yeah.
And that was the only one we saw the rest of the game. Everything else was very natural, and he found his open teammates. Played a really, really mature game.
He had a little stretch where he just kind of lost his mind for a minute, and then he was able to pull it back together, where last year he wasn't able to pull it back together. He would lose his mind, and then he would just keep doing the same thing or get down on himself. So I'm super proud of him. He's come out of that very well and played a great game tonight. Good passing right there.
Knights bench unit back in. No good on that three-pointer, and Leslie tracks down the miss.
That was actually
Back up ahead, Knox
Ridley.
Nave.
That was Ridley that knocked that down, or that tracked it down, I think.
Knox Nave back in the game here. Senior getting some run. 79-64, Knights lead by 15 with a minute 10 left. Phoenix Woodson sitting at 29 points tonight as he checks out. Not quite sure how many rebounds, but I would not be shocked if he had a double-double. Leslie on the drive, strong take. Couldn't get it to fall. That's Buckingham, rather.
Yeah, Buckingham.
Buckingham, Leslie, and Coleman Ridley all look like the same player.
They
I'm
do.
not kidding.
Bushy dark hair, about the same size.
And Buckingham going to try his luck. No good.
And the fans having a little bit of fun here.
Back the other way. OCA thought he was in the corner. Going to stay here.
OCA doesn't have much of a student section that I can see, but there's a lot of chanting going on back and forth.
Nice defense inside for the Knights. Three-pointer in the
Man,
corner.
that kid's
Money.
had a heck of a second half.
Carter Owens. His incredible second half continues.
"13 points in the second half. He only had 2 free throws in the first half.
And Luke DeBell checking in for the Knights.
I'm glad you had that, 'cause
79-67.
he's not on my roster.
I used to babysit him when he was a kid. Recognized him right when he checked in.
That's funny.
2-point basket for number 35.
Two-point basket is up and good, 79-69. 10 seconds left, and the Knights are going to run this one out and move to 2-0 on the year. Really solid a finish there for the Knights. Really solid game all around. Impressive to be able to hang on in this one. You know, faced some adversity, battled through a little bit of a comeback, and you know, maybe OCA was a better team than a lot of people expected coming into this game.
I mean, it was 2 players basically, but Banks and
Carson Thomas, yeah.
And then Carter Owens just came out of nowhere the second half. But those 3 players had really good games and
great players.
Yeah, very good players. So you're right, much more competitive than I thought.
Star power from Crossing's just too much tonight. The duo of, if it wasn't the duo of Furnish and Woodson, the supporting cast of Goodell and Hooper coming in and knocking down a 3, Molinex getting rebounds, Cam Parker,
Goodell.
It's just every player stepped up tonight. And that Knights team, you know, you saw OCA had 3 really good players. The Knights have 8 or 9 really good players. They're a deep team, and Coach Shank's not afraid to play the bench either, and they looked confident tonight.
Here's what I see most is like I was saying earlier. I know Furnish didn't score a bunch tonight like he normally does, but this is the kind of game where he needed to contribute with
his
dribbling
passing,
and passing.
yeah. And his passes were on a rope tonight.
And nobody
firing
can
them to the
stop
corner.
him driving
No.
to the hole.
No.
And so he's got all kinds of creativity that he can use.
Yeah.
Some games, nobody's going to be able to stop him. But tonight, nobody's going to be able to stop Phoenix. He's just bigger and stronger than everybody else. So that was the right game plan for them. And real excited to see how these guys continue to gel together and play together. So fun game for the Crossings.
Yeah, big time win for
2-0.
Crossings. Phoenix's first home game for the Knights. Finishes with 29 points, and he missed 1 shot, guys. 13 of 14. We will be back for the next home game. Thank you for tuning in. Again, this is Ross Lovelace on the call, Todd Lovelace on color. It's a good night to be a Knight. Knights take the win over OCA. Stay tuned for the rest of the season. Thanks, guys.